Hello y'all, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, what's up? My name is McKenna. I am a freelance makeup artist and licensed esthetician based out of Iowa. Today's video is over trying a bunch of new makeup that I've recently purchased, so I decided I might as well just try it all in like one video. If you guys would like to see what products I am trying out and how they work for me, then just keep on watching. So first off, I already tried a product off camera because I didn't want to do my foundation on camera. I already have a foundation routine, but I tried out the Tarte Mattifying Poreless Primer, whatever it's called. This is very similar to the Smashbox Photo Finish Primer, like the consistency of it. So, and I don't really see quite a difference in like how my foundation finish compared to the Smashbox Primer. So we will see as the day goes on how this wears. I am using the Faced I Want Kandee eyeshadow palette. This is so freaking cute, y'all. Like, it's got a tin box, like mimicking a chocolate or candy box. Are these shadows? We've got a nice range of cool tones, warm tones, some color up in here, and I believe we have like the banana cream pie ice cream, which I believe those are like setting powders that are sold in singles. Well, I got it in my palette. And then we have whipped cream, which is a shimmer highlighter. We're gonna start off with pastry, this light tan. So I just stick it on this fluffy brush, and I'm gonna start by working that into my crease. Ooh, so far it is pretty good. You can tell that I was tapping off excess product. It's buildable, most definitely. I like that about eyeshadows because then it's not like boom. So I'm just working it on the outer portion of my eye, blending it into the crease and slightly above the brow bone. So this is considered our transition shade. So this can go above the brow bone, not all the way up to the brows though. You can build until your liking. So I'm going to take this fluffy brush I'd used to set my eyeshadow, or excuse me, my concealer on my eyelid to blend out the edges. I want to make sure everything is nice and seamless. Let's go into Taupe Berry. It is this cool tone, like gray taupey color. Kind of sounds like how it's named, I guess. I'm going to take this with one of my brushes from the Naked palettes, and we're going to work this into the outer corner. You're not going to bring this as high as we did with the transition shade. We're just going to keep this focused in the outer corner and crease. So far, not a lot of fallout. So I'm just like packing it in the outer corner so it's the most pigmented out there, and then lightly dragging it into the crease. I'm using the brush I used to apply the transition shade to blend out the edges of Taupe Berry. This is actually blending really nicely. So then I really want to dip into hot chocolate. It just looks so gorgeous and like a nice rich brown. I'm going to take a smaller fluffy brush and pat color onto it and then focus this like right out here. And blending. Blend, blend. I'm going to pick up pastry again, the first shadow I used. Going in with that fluffy brush we've been using to blend out the outer edges. Now I'm going to pick up Cream Puff right here. I'm going to put that all over my eyelid. Then I'm going to take a flat brush and some rose water spray, and I'm going to go into Sparkling Cider. Looks like a light shimmery shade. I'm going to use that as a brow bone highlight and inner corner highlight. I'm just spraying my brush to get it a little damp. Ooh, ooh, ooh. That brow bone pop-a-lockin'. Now it is time for eyeliner. This is not a new product for me, but it is a brand new one. I am just opening it. I just restocked You can do whatever wing you would like, whatever wing your heart desires. This is just what I'm wanting to go for. Okay, so now that we got your wings pop-a-lockin', let's put on some lashes. So I ended up changing my mind as I was looking for my eyelash glue. I found this little bad boy that I have not used before yet. This is a Revlon Photoready Eye Art Lid, Line, and Lash. It's in the shade Topaz Twinkle. It's got some glitter on this side, and this is like probably a nice eyeshadow base for like a champagne-y shade. So I'm just gonna do like a glitter thing in the crease area with this little guy. Here we go. I think I'm gonna go try and get some glitter so I can set it, but I'm not gonna try and open up my eye. Oh, it's already doing what I was afraid it was going to do. Guys, no! This was not the, look at it. So I just hardly like closed my eye before it dried and it got all over. Okay, we're gonna retry that, but I'm gonna try and set it before it does that on me again.
That's really depressing.
This is just a tad bit more gold, but that's fine. Okay, I'm gonna reapply this because it came off a little bit. Trying to keep my eye open. Okay, got a little bit of glitter in the lid. Gonna take a small brush and just make sure this is set so it's not gonna move. Plus I'm adding a little bit more sparkle, so there we go, y'all. There we go. So I'm just using, you can use whatever lashes you'd like. I'm using some long wispy ones. So I kind of like place it onto the lashes and let it rest on there. And then I take my tweezers and I place it in the inner and outer corner. Okay, now I'm just gonna put on some mascara. Blend up my natural lashes into the falsies. So then I am going to take a skinny brush like this and go back into our first shade, which was Pastry, and I'm going to start smoking out the bottom lash line a little bit. I'm going to take that fluffy brush I was using for the top part and blend. I'm going to take this little baby brush I used to apply hot chocolate, and I'm going to go back into hot chocolate and slightly go in the outer corner a little bit. I'm going to wipe off any excess shadow that I had. I believe I kind of want to use a cream or white colored eyeliner in my bottom waterline, so I'm just going to use this NYX white eyeliner. It's the retractable eyeliner. I'm going to pop that in my bottom waterline. Alright, so now that we are finished with the eyes, we're going to move on to the face. So I'm going to try out the Kylie Cosmetics face palette, or excuse me, it's called the Koko kit. Ooh, this is cute. I'm going to try out the bronzer right here on an angled brush. I'm going to bronze up the skin and see how this works. I'll also use the mirror. It's a nice big one. Okay, so far it's really warm tone. Really, really orange. So this may work if you're a little bit more tan, a little bit on the warmer side, but it's a tad bit too orange for me, like too warm. Okay, so now that we are pretty bronze, this might be a good bronzer for like Oompa Loompas or something. So this is the Becca Chrissy Tegan palette. Okay, so they actually have a bronzer in here too. Let's try that one. Doesn't look as orange as the Koko palette. I'm just gonna apply it on my cheeks. I really love the mirror in this. It is so big. Ooh, hello. Okay, and then blushes in these two palettes are kind of similar. They're a nice bright blush. I think I'm gonna go for the Becca one. I'm gonna take this Real Techniques brush and just lightly dab it and then tap off the excess and apply this on the outer parts of like the apples of my cheeks. I don't necessarily like to like blend it back into the contour and bronzer. Okay, so now that we are nice and rosy, I'm trying to blend that out the best I can. Oh my god, I'm loving this glitter in the grace, y'all. So now we're gonna do some highlighting. I'm gonna start off with the Laura Geller Baked Swirl Gelato since I've already used the other two palettes. So let me just see how these swatch. How rude. So here is Ballerina. This is definitely for darker complexion. There's Gilded Honey and there is Peach Glow. So I'm going to take Gilded Honey and I'm first going to take it on this Real Techniques brush and spray with some Mario Badescu Rose Water and dip into Gilded Honey. Okay, I had really high expectations for this highlighter, so I hope it does not fail me. Starting to get a glow. I'm gonna try it on my nose with my finger. Take it on my finger and put on my Cupid's bow. Okay, so this is Gilded Honey. If I was a little bit darker, it would look a lot prettier. I just think I'm still a little too light for this. But it's a pretty glow. Let's try the Koko collection right in here. Ooh, that was pretty. Get some on the tip of my nose. Really like a strong nose and Cupid's bow highlight. So moving on to one of the last steps is lips. I'm going to use this NYX lip liner in red and hot red to line my lips. And I'm using my favorite red lipstick of all time. It is the Meet Matte Hues red lipstick in Loyal. Okay guys, just to wrap up my thoughts about the products that I tried for the first time today. To start off with is the Faced I Want Kandee eyeshadow palette. I absolutely love with the way that this eye look turned out. The eyeshadows blended out beautifully. They are definitely buildable. I definitely can't wait to use this in the future. So this is a A+ for me. The next palette that I tried out was the Becca x Chrissy. I had used the bronzer in this palette and the blush. The bronzer was a little warm for me. It wasn't as warm as the Koko collection by Kylie Cosmetics, which I believe I only used the bronzer from this palette and a little bit of the highlight, but the highlight was kind of chalky. It wasn't really pigmented. And also the highlights in the Becca x Chrissy palette was also very like rosy, peachy, and it would look a lot better if I was a little bit more tan, but for my pasty skin tone, yeah, it's not gonna look cute. The Laura Geller Baked Gelato Swirl palette, again, that didn't really work on me because I am lighter skin tone, so the highlighters just weren't highlighters. They kind of just let this like I don't know, this color on my face. They would be really pretty for eyeshadows, but unless I were to fake tan or spray tan, then they won't look good on me. I really liked the lip liner. I am not a big lip liner user, so that's why I got so many in my last Ulta haul. So I definitely want to see if this will help my lipstick last throughout the day, because like I had mentioned in my haul, I typically use liquid lippies. I think that was it. So overall, I pretty much, out of all of this, I enjoyed the eyeshadow palette the most. And I just actually tried the highlighter that they have in here, which is whipped cream. I should use this instead of the other highlighters because this is really light for my light skin tone. And this is a nice poppin' highlighter. I'm just adding it to the very tips of my cheekbones. So if you enjoyed this video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. If you have any requests, go ahead and leave that in the comments below. And do not forget to subscribe, girlfriend. You know you want to. And also, I will leave all of my social media, like other accounts down below so we can get connected everywhere. Yeah, I hope y'all have a great rest of your day, and I will see you in my next video. Let me introduce myself. My name is McKenna. This is vodka, not water. Just kidding. I am a licensed esthetician. Excuse me. First off, y'all want to meet my new kitty? This is my new baby. His name is Burr, and he is a pure Siamese. Yeah. Say hi, everybody. It's just nice and seamless. Okay, so... Yeah, my first fur baby.